Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we return with a fully refreshed and in-depth analysis of what awaits us in the next explosive episode of Halef, Köklerin Çağrısı, series that continues to dominate Thursday nights with its ever-intensifying drama. If you're among those who don't want the show to end this season, make sure to like this video so we can see how many fans want Halef to continue for years to come. In this extended breakdown, we'll dive into every storyline that is just moments away from erupting: the uncertain marriage between Melek and Serhat, the undeniable closeness growing between Yıldız and Serhat, Metin Öğretmen's questionable decisions, the arrival of new enemies and new alliances, unexpected romances, and powerful characters entering the series who will change the balance of everything. If you think the previous episodes were intense, get ready because what's coming will raise the stakes even higher. Yıldız's turning point, education, new challenges, and an unbreakable bond with Serhat in recent episodes, several of our earlier predictions came true. As we anticipated, Serhat stepped in to support Yıldız by enrolling her in an academy so she can pursue her dream of becoming a teacher. This decision, though simple at first glance, will spark an entire chain of events that will deeply influence the direction of the story. Yıldız's presence at the academy will mark the beginning of a major transformation, but it will also expose her to new dangers, emotional pressure, and unexpected relationships. One of the most complicated factors will be Metin Öğretmen, who has again shown that his feelings for Yıldız extend far beyond simple admiration. His choices, some subtle, some questionable, will place Yıldız in situations that threaten both her safety and her goals. On top of this, the introduction of new characters, as previously hinted, will shift everything around her. These characters will push Yıldız into scenarios that draw her even closer to Serhat, regardless of their agreement they have tried to maintain. Their emotional connection is stronger than ever and will be impossible to hide as events unfold. Serhat, protector, husband, and a man splitting in two. One of the central storylines in the upcoming episodes is Serhat's internal conflict. On one hand, he is still married to Melek, a woman who has faced countless struggles, made mistakes, but never stopped fighting for her family. On the other hand, he shares a powerful emotional bond with Yıldız, which becomes more evident with each challenge they face together. Tensions rise dramatically after Nergis interferes and pushes Serhat toward filing for divorce. For a moment, it seems the marriage will finally end, but everything changes when a crucial truth comes to light. Melek is pregnant. This revelation arrives at the decisive moment and leads Serhat to immediately abandon his plans for separation. Fully aware that her marriage is slipping away, Melek holds on to everything she can. Meanwhile, Nergis and Hilmi attempt to fuel the conflict and accelerate the divorce. Yet despite their efforts, they fail, at least for now, because Serhat refuses to leave a woman who is carrying his child. This sets the stage for one of the most compelling love triangles in the series. Serhat, caught between Yıldız and Melek, torn between duty and desire, loyalty and love. Aksir's new journey, brotherhood, healing, and a new romance eager remains one of the audience's favorite characters, and the episodes ahead will highlight his emotional and personal evolution even more. After surviving thanks to Serhat's intervention, he begins to see Serhat not just as an ally but as a brother. Their bond strengthens as they face new dangers together, particularly with the arrival of a hostile clan that will become the story's newest threat. This alliance will pave the way for action-packed scenes, strategic confrontations, and a deep camaraderie that enriches the series. But Aksir's transformation won't be limited to conflict. He will also embark on a new romantic path. With his connection to Nida finally reaching its end, a new female character will enter the story and spark a fresh, tender, and emotional storyline built around Akir. This new romance will introduce humor, warmth, and narrative freshness, giving viewers a different side of his personality. Yıldız vs. Köklerin, the end of one war, and the beginning of another. One of the most surprising developments in recent episodes was the conclusion of the long-standing blood feud between the Yıldız and the Köklerin. With Ziya and Aka exposed and defeated, peace seemed possible at last. Akif avoided prison thanks to Serhat's intervention, and Akir escaped death once again. But in Halef, peace never lasts long. The series is preparing to introduce a far more dangerous enemy. A powerful new clan led by the formidable Baba Han, portrayed by Yuker Yusul. His arrival will not only alter the balance of power, but also reshape every alliance and every ongoing conflict. Baba Han will serve as Serhat's next major adversary, dragging the story into a new era of tension, violence, and unpredictability. This new arc promises betrayals, heightened conflict, tragic turns, and high-stakes confrontations that will redefine the entire show. The arrival of Yildirim, Serhat's most dangerous rival among the most anticipated plot twists, is the introduction of Yildirim, played by Emre Bulut. His character will drastically impact Yıldız's storyline. From the moment he sees her, he becomes deeply infatuated. Even though the blood feud ended, Yildirim's interest and ambition remain very much alive. Yıldız will encounter him unexpectedly at the academy, and that moment will mark the beginning of a downward spiral filled with pressure, manipulation, and emotional confusion. Yildirim's fixation will grow. Zion Aka's old plan of marrying Yıldız into a powerful clan resurfaces, and the triangle turns into an open rivalry between Serhat and Yildirim. This intense rivalry will be one of the main engines of the upcoming episodes. It will shape decisions, battles, heartbreak, and even lead to a symbolic wedding ceremony between Yildirim and Yıldız, one that will ultimately collapse before it ever becomes real. A season finale full of questions. Everything we've examined points toward an explosive season ending. While rumors suggest the show might conclude, the ongoing introduction of new characters, the expansion of conflicts, and the deepening emotional arcs all indicate that Halef still has many stories left to tell. The writers clearly intend to push the narrative toward even greater heights, opening the door for additional seasons rather than closing it. If viewers want Halef to continue, supporting each episode and analysis becomes more important than ever.